Hello guys and welcome. Well, I was just sitting here next to this well enjoying the view, and I thought it would be nice to bring you a tutorial on the inventory system. So we're just going to pop into this building. Whoops, I've placed a couple of items to help me do this tutorial. So as you move around the world, you will see items in the player's vicinity that the player isn't carrying, and there you can see a pair of pants and a can of pop and a t-shirt, for example. The inventory will only display items in very close vicinity, so go close to the items and press the tab key to open the inventory screen. So as I walk away from these items, they will disappear from the inventory screen. As I walk close to them into their vicinity, they will appear on the left hand side in the vicinity screen of the inventory. To pick them up, you simply hold the left mouse button onto an item, so you can drag it onto the inventory and then simply let go, and it will take up a slot in the inventory. You can also drag things from your inventory to the vicinity, to the outside world, where it will appear in the outside world. You can also put it in a particular slot if you have a particular slot you want to put it in, just by dragging it into that particular slot. Okay, it goes green if you can put it in, and it will go red. Can't find a red there if you cannot put it in that slot. You can also use the right mouse button to click on items to bring up the interaction menu. Okay, so for example, I could interact and eat some food. I'll do that now, so we'll eat a little bit of food there. Dragging and dropping one item with another brings up this turquoise menu. It means you can just flip them and change their position within the inventory. In the middle of the screen is this visualization of the player's character. This displays which clothes the character is wearing and anything they are carrying. What they are wearing and carrying is also displayed on the top right of the inventory over here. So I'm currently holding a spade, wearing a helmet, glasses, t-shirt, shoes and gloves. This section, the player section, also shows your status. There are a number of effects in DayZ that can have negative effects and impact the player, such as thirst, bleeding and sickness, some of which significantly increases the danger towards the player and may result in death if you're not able to remedy the situation pretty quickly. Back to the inventory. Clothing and backpacks gives you extra inventory slots. For example, these cargo pants hold 6 slots, my backpack holds 25 slots, and my chest holster can only hold my sidearm. Different items will take up different amounts of slots at various orientations. This apple, for example, takes up 1 slot, this case takes up 4 slots in a square, and this knife 2 vertical slots. Now, backpacks are a real aid to survival and are used as a means of storing larger items and more quantity of items as part of the player's inventory, in addition to their clothing slots. Backpacks, and in fact all items, also have damage states, and due to this property, the backpack and all items inside may also be damaged. Damage states, however, do not affect the container's ability to store items. As with most items, any items inside the backpack must be held by the character in order to be used. To put on a different piece of clothing, and we've got some winter hunter pants in the vicinity here, you simply drag and drop them onto the player's character. And here I'm going to swap my winter hunter pants for my beige cargo pants. If you do swap clothing, remember to drag and drop any of the items in the clothing before or after you replace the clothing, otherwise you're going to lose it. Okay, and so I'll just drag that back over and keep my beige cargo pants on. The same applies to backpacks. The hands panel in the bottom middle here displays the item the player is currently holding. So if I just get him to hold his gun, so you can see the gun here. This item can be rotated just by holding the left mouse button and just spinning it around. Along the bottom of this part are the attachment slots. The attachment slots show any attachments that are currently attached to the weapon or whatever else is in the hands at the time. Attachments can be attached and reattached, so you can drag it out, put it in somewhere, or you can put it in the vicinity, and you can take it back and put it back onto your weapon. Thus. Along the bottom there's a taskbar. Numbers 1 to 9 switches between items in this taskbar or this quick bar at the bottom of the screen. Items from a player's inventory can be assigned to each of these slots in the quick bar simply by dragging and dropping an item into the quick bar. Each slot corresponds with a number on your numbers on the keyboard from 1 to 9 and then 0. A quick bar slot is assigned to an item by dragging the item to the slot. You can also put it into the hand slot without entering the inventory screen. So if there's no inventory screen up, so you've got a load of items in your taskbar at the bottom, and if I press 2, I can get this spade out. If I press 3, I'll get the suitcase out, and if I press 1, I can get my pistol back out again. So whichever key number you do, corresponding to the object you want to be holding. So guys, I hope this tutorial has helped some of you guys out with the inventory system. Thanks for watching. Please do give me a comment, like or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.